Welcome back to Shapez 2. My name is Nilaus, and this might be the very last episode of Shapez 2 in this context, because we're going to be finishing Milestone 9, and when we do that, then that's not what I wanted to do. When we do that, we have everything here for the final qualification, and after that, its only thing remaining to do is make the Make Anything machine, and then the game will play itself for us. And then we just wait until new major releases come around, and then we'll be definitely returning. But first, we have a big milestone to complete. It's going to be a big complicated build we want to build out here, and I have set up a lot of extra deliveries here. This is still on our bus, and basically I'm just keep feeding it in here. You can see how many trains are actually operating some of these different ones. Yes, this is the red paint. We're going to need a lot of red paint, especially for this one. So I'm just really trying to jam in as much red paint as I possibly can so that we can keep feeding it. So what we need to do is actually rebuild this shape here. I'm going to do it in a weird way. I'm going to challenge myself a little bit with this one. I am going to do there. Oh, should we let's actually just start getting them in here. Yes. So this will be squares. They don't technically have to be square. Oh, right. Hold on. Huh. They don't have to be squares. Because I need to build this, but I don't need to build these sub ones, so I don't need to build them as squares. Anyway, that's also why I have one with circles and one with squares. So we're going to take the circles in first, because, yeah, we'll take the circles in first. There, so this one will operate on circles. Now, that will be outputting two different things, and what I want to do is I will be sending one thing straight ahead, which we'll be doing. There you go, that's the one of another milestone we're working on here. That will be 3. No. Actually has to be 4 then. And that one not. Because we are going to get... Oh no, it's actually 3. Because I'm going to get here. That will go this way. Go here. And go here. And go here. So that will go over to the other one. I think that's what we want. Yes. So basically what I want to do here is I want to set up the red one. The red colored one there. That means I need to... That looks correct because this one is shadowing the purple one. That means the remaining one is going to be red. So what I need to do at this point is actually just stack it one more time. So we're going to get another thing inbound here, I guess. How does this... No, we don't want to stack it. Oh, we want to actually... yeah, we want to get that. That's also... It's a little bit complicated because I can't... Oops, I lost the red train. Damn. I want to get a red train in here so we can start getting the red stuff out. The red outbound will actually need to be going somewhat like this and somewhat like this. Then it'll actually have to go all the way out here since I can go under. Anyway, we are going to take a look at our this one we built previously. And do we want to go that way or that way? There. That should be fine. That's not going to work because I can't get that in there. So that needs to go further up. Yeah. There we go. So now I need the red paint coming in here and the red paint coming in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are the ones that it can handle. And I can jump under. Yes. And the other one is... Let's get that here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm going to get... Oof. Oof. Yeah. Okay. There. Okay, so what is it we get at this point? At this point we have... What do we even have outbound here? Let's see if it works. Yeah, okay, so that's the first level. Perfect. But this is gonna jam because I'm leading this one over. So what we need to do now is make the purple color. And there's something beautiful about this, because I can now use this design here. Yes. I hope. Yes, I can. Here, and then I'm gonna flip it there and there, and then I can do a train station, which I also flip like this. Ooh, that's pretty neat. And what colors do we need? We need blue color in here, and then the red color in there. So again, yet another red one. And then I need to bring this there and up. Oops. Inbound, or outbound. And then we just need to see if it works. It looks like it's working. And we should get the purple out on these belts. And it's going to take a while for this to saturate. Good. Now, then that needs to be consolidated. Like this. And then I need to build basically the same as this one, right? Funny how one of them has to go a little bit out. That's the same level. Let's build it there. I think that's fine. And then I will get underneath here. And you're gonna come in here. Yeah, because these are turned the other way. So that covers the red one, and that means the purple one should be coming in. Let's have a look at what we expect to see outbound here. Come on. Oh, it doesn't get it until it gets in here. Then it will tell us as soon as that one comes in, then we should have a preview. There we go. Just force the preview in. That's good. Excellent. Whew. Well, that was something. Then these two, I feel that they need to be put on trains. Because I kind of have to do the same thing again. But now I need to do it for the yellow or the white color. Yes. And then not use circles, but use squares that time. So let's get kind of this set up. We need to merge. Okay, we need a little bit of this. Okay, so now we have these on trains. The trains are not going anywhere yet. Whew. Okay, this is it needs to keep vigilant on this, and we're gonna start by doing the same thing here. This one will now be turning green because green is allowing us to get the squares in here. And again, the colors don't matter because we're gonna get those out. Now this has to be white, which is awful, but that's maybe not so awful. Let's have a look at what we can do, because we do have a new white color thing here. And if I do this, then I can do this one, flip, like that. And then presumably something like this. That's obviously not working. It needs to be way bigger. Because I need to be able to jump under. Way bigger. Right, so is that a thing? Okay, let's do this. Hey, we got that one. Let's figure out how this works, and then so that's gonna be, I don't know, green or something, and then there. That's fine. Then you're gonna be like this. That's okay. There. That's good. And then we'll now be. This one can go out. This can go out. This can go out, and this can go out. So that's one level, but it's a little bit too far out here. Let's have a look at this one, but rotate it, flipped it, to see how it looks like on the other side. Oh, it looks okay on this side, but it does not look okay on the other side here. Yeah. So we have all the colors in here. The problem is that this is intersecting with that. So let's come up with an alternative for this one. This is the one we currently have, and it goes in with 2 different from the bottom and then similar on the side. So what I've now done is I have done basically the same build, but now I'm saying the corner is one, this corner is another, and then these are up here. What does that matter? Well, if we take this build and find our massive bus build, then that would mean that I could take here. Because this is going to be one color, that's going to be another color, and this will be the third color. Which will actually just leave us with a lot more room for our build, which means all of this can now be... let's see. Here. There. So now it works. And should I do the same thing over on the side? Yes, absolutely. Here and here. Absolutely. That is much, much nicer. Except that one's... That's funny. That's not at all nicer. That one, this has to be here. Yes. Okay. That's better. I like this. And we then need to get the colors in here. And here. And then here it's important because red is used most, blue is used second most, and green is not used at all. That means I need to get green in here because green is the one that uses the most in this design. So I'm going to get green in here. I'm going to get blue in here. And then I'm going to get red in here. Whew. Then I hope it works. Alright, so that's a thing. Now I need to do basically the same as this part here. That one, and just go down here and paste it. And that will be aligned with this as well. Now it's going to take a while for this one to saturate, and that's going to be a little bit tricky. So what do we have here? Now this, we now have to remember that I'm not actually, I'm not actually bringing stuff in here. I'm bringing in a train that unloads at this point. Because I need to be able to unload what we have. That means I need to put it here. And then you go under. And then I have to remember that stuff that comes in on the train has to be on top. Let's see. This is basically the ones that color red. So that train has to go around and down here. Okay. And then it has to merge or stack. Stacking is which one is on top. The one we have locally is the one that is on top. Okay. And that goes in. And we don't know what's coming out, but what we need to do with the stuff that comes out is to make basically this part. Copy. And yeah, that's actually not great. And can I flip it? Maybe. Oh, it feels like I have some other crap also in my selection. You know what? Let's do it in other way. There. And then I remembered already, and this one has to be like that. Right? Because I need colors in. Yes. Inbound, inbound, and jump under, jump under. That should be fine. All right. And then I look at the colors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I like this? Nah, not really. And this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not sure I like this. Well, I'm actually sure I don't like it. There, that looks better. Then I should know. That doesn't make a difference. Alright, so that is, hopefully, you see the white color comes in. We're completing more of this. Would be funny if this one just got there immediately. Right, so the last one is going to be exactly the same. I think I have a good idea. Oops, that kind of expensive idea. Like that. Because that means this train can also go down here and sort of bypass. That's a little bit more sexy. So it goes down here. Then they don't need to swap places. Then this one can go above and up there. This one can go below and through. Yes. Now I basically just need this to be repeated. And let me see. The stuff that comes in is the stuff that is... I want to have them exactly like the same location. There we go. And then... yeah, I can't get closer than this. I need to sort of go up and down there. We do need another one of these, which is going to be really expensive. And also just run out of everything as well. That one. And that one. And then I need the colors in again. So we're going to start by getting the green one in here. And the blue one in here. And then the red one in there. That's expensive. And... this one. And then... yes. And on the other side... it's actually still correct. Oops. And then I get these in here. It's also looking good, so that goes in, and then it just waits for the train, and it also waits for a lot of color things. So I think I want to hook up the trains now, so that the whole thing is working, because this part over here, this part is... no, all this is working fine, but these two are dependent on each other because I'm using this one here. So we're going to be needing to do... and that one inbound. So it comes in, it starts unloading. I built the whole thing without even checking anything. Wow, that is a little bit careless. Or confident at least. Maybe overconfident. I guess we'll see. Whew. Let's see what we get out on these end here. Oh, we are actually starting to get a little bit of red in here. Yeah, it's probably struggling to keep up, but it's doing its very best. But we are seeing stuff coming in. Anything coming in? Yet, no. We see this one stack on top. Let's go for the other one. This is a little bit faster. And what are we seeing? We are seeing exactly what we want. And it's not the same shape as that, but it doesn't matter because those shapes will be sort of, yeah, filtered out. Okay, what is the last piece going to be doing? Well, normally I would just take these parts and then stack them on top of each other, but stacking is not going to work. So we have to do use the blueprint that we were looking at last time. But I think we need to do something like this again. Yes, that looks fine. All this goes out. And then... oh no. That's... needs to go a little bit further up. One up. There, because otherwise they can't jump under. And then we need the blueprint that we designed last time, which I have put in here. That's a swapper, which swaps the things between the diagonals. And with that, doesn't break the crystals. I hope. And then we're going to put that on an outbound train. Ooh, you feeling it? You feeling it? I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. I don't know which one it is. I guess we'll see when this one comes in. So come on, give us some good news. That's junk. And that is good news. There you go. So you're going to be there. And then I'm going to put the junk. Delete, 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 delete. And then all I need to do now is get a train. That is such a cool build. Such a cool build. Definitely the coolest build we've done so far. Is it working? I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know it's working. Let's see if it works, this one. Ooh, and then it's a matter of waiting for it to sort of fill up. Look at that. We get, oh, look at that. In every single location. Every single location. Yes, every single location is filling up. That is absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to now let this one fill up a little bit and see if we can keep up with everything in here. And let's check that it doesn't jam. So things are progressing, but as I had expected, it is the red paint that's kind of not keeping up. What I've done in the meantime is found out that if I do this, I think it uses a little bit more of one than the other. So I just decided to do this kind of balancer. Not sure that actually makes a difference, but you can see most of it is working, but there's also some that are kind of a little bit lackluster, but they're just chugging along up here. This is good, and we are getting stuff inbound on all belts. Actually, it would be nice to just be able to see like the last belt coming in, but that's not really the point. And we are actually have so much here that we want to send these off. There we go. Then we'll be sending this off, and then we actually have 2 additional trains. Yeah, I've been waiting a little bit just to make sure that we got all of this stuff operational. And we will get our first train home. We got 141,000, and then that just means that we need to wait a little bit until the last one comes in. We're just gonna see if this one comes in. It goes. Oh right, it's interesting. Oh, there it is. There it is. This is our. Oh, and I decided to go around that. Why did I not just jump over it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could have jumped over it. That's weird. Do I dare jumping over it? Oh, never mind. Just don't do that. Just let's look at this. There we go. It just went from 141 to 154. So that's a major boost. Now I can probably do this because if there's no one else coming in. And, you know, these are the kind of things we just tinker with while we're sort of waiting for the final things to come in. There we go. Now that's a straight line as well, again. And this one is just some other random thing, and it's not a full train, but it's kind of getting there. All right, so let's wait until we have the final milestone completed. So now we're going to send off the final train. Here we go. That is going to be enough. That's 13,000 or technically a 12,900 coming in here. So that should be enough to complete that milestone. And as we see it, just scroll back, then we can see at our base. If we look at it like this, it actually is a little bit more impressive. If you look at the traffic we have here in the network, the central network. Oh, we got a milestone here. We're gonna get a lot more milestones here. This is 137. It's gonna go up quickly once we complete this milestone, because that's a lot. This is actually a lot more impressive. There we go. We got milestone completed, and then we got unlock certified, vortex certified, property of Vortex limited certified. I know it doesn't seem particularly limited, this part. So that is actually at the end of the game as it is right now. But as I've also mentioned, there is still something yet to do, and that is making a make anything machine that's basically using circuit networks. Let's go home here. Using circuit networks to control and figure out what milestones are, because here now there are 2 extra milestones. These are going to be random, and they're randomly generated, and I will be making a machine that can actually make these. And of course I'm going to make it in multiple different steps, so it's going to be slowly, and it'll be a short mini series, 4 or 5 episodes or so, and then we'll go into Satisfactory afterwards. And we'll come back to Shapes 2 when there's more content added. We'll just claim that instantly, and we can see that these levels are coming up. We're up in the top 1%, which is a pretty good place to be. And since we're going to continue working in this save during our when we make the the next series, the follow-up series, then I think that's good. Then we are going to continue to see levels increasing. We can also set this one up. I had kind of prevented you from going out because I wanted to control when the next milestone was going to complete. There we go. So short recap on this. I absolutely love this game. I think that at the end where we got to the scale, we can see the limitations of the train system coming into full force. The performance is absolutely amazing. I think that we can see, if we look like this, 316,000 buildings. That's kind of a lot. 35 hours of playtime. Plus, I have about the same on Twitch, so that's it adds up. And on my Twitch save, I'm at 180 at this moment, and that's also increasing continuously. So that's gonna be where we wrap up this series. I hope you have enjoyed this series, and make sure that you stay tuned to the channel, because start of the next month, then or actually after the weekend or whatever, just look out for a new series of Shapez 2 that will be making the Make Anything machine, and we'll get into that. So thank you very much everyone for joining. Remember, last time I'm going to mention in this series, all these glorious blueprints are available to Patreon supporters. Those are the ones that we use to make anything we want in this game, and I'll be making new blueprints, of course, for the Make Anything machine as we continue in the next series. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.